Yes, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, boys and girls, vibrations of the mind of the one true God. I hope everybody's well this evening. How is everybody? Good? Fantastic. Now I'm in a brilliant mood today. That mood started this morning when I opened my eyes and thanked God for another day on earth. Thanked him for the ability to breathe the air and walk this earth for another day. That's how my day starts. That is what I put my brilliant days down to when I start them right, with the right prayers, you know, the right meditation, the right food, you know. Been in touch with the program of Narcotics Anonymous is a beautiful thing. You know, it gives me the ability to reflect on my past and recognise the person that I was. Now, on the past, what I'll say about the past is, my past, your past, anybody's past. Can you physically give me the past? Can you put it into my hand there? Because you can't. Because it's no longer physical matter. It doesn't exist. It's gone. It's done. It's dead. So why hold on to it? You know? Now, I've got a past. Everybody's got a past. I've done some bad things in my past. None of which, of those bad things, none of which I can't admit. I'm part of an honest program that is Narcotics Anonymous. And to be part of the honest program, the only way you'll be rewarded, which I'm rewarded every day, is to be honest. Honest with yourself, honest with the program, honest with your sponsor. And I'm a very honest person. Sometimes shockingly honest, sometimes savagely honest. But I'm working a little bit on that, on my delivery on things. You know, I must process things sometimes before they leave my face. And on that note, I can't remember the last time that a lie left my face. And that feels brilliant. You know, I'm part of an honest program. You know, waking up and having such positivity in my life. You know, and I'm not the type of person to ever come on and fake it. If I wasn't in a good mood, if I wasn't feeling this abundance of gratitude, which I feel now, I wouldn't come on and express otherwise. Just the way I am. Sometimes I don't make videos because I'm not in the mood. I'll never make videos, but I am in the mood for sharing tonight. So I thought, what I'll do is, I'll make myself a little video and just express how grateful I am to my followers, to my friends and family, and to God. You know, that I've came so far as a person. Now I look at my past and it gives me the ability to recognise the person that I no longer want to be, you know, the character defects that I no longer want to be attached to, and the negativity that I no longer want shrouded in. That is the ability that the program gives me. I don't hold on to the past, and I don't regret anything I've done. If I had a magic time machine and I could go back, you know, and I could change things, would I? Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. I'm not sure, because those things give me strength now. You know, like I say, they give me the ability to see things for what they are, and to see a person that I wasn't pleased with. I didn't like my life. I didn't like who I was. I didn't like the way I behaved. You know, I'd open my eyes and the first thing I wanted to do was use. That's the first thing I've done. I've done it all day, every day for 20 years. Now, I'm a hard worker. I've worked every day since I left school. The only times I haven't been employed is when I was locked up in prison. And then I was always on the cleaners because I loved the servery. You get on the servery twice a day and I love my food. You know, so I've always worked. I'm a working class lad, lower working class lad. You know, I come from addicts. You know, I've had a childhood that, you know, was what it was. You know, I don't hold anything against my parents or anything. No, they did the best they could, and that's that. That's what it is. That's the past. The present, today, I'm a very happy, very grateful, recovering addict. And I feel brilliant today. This brilliant feeling started today when I seen a video. Somebody sent me a link, because I don't follow everything as I used to on YouTube. You know, it's very toxic, can be very toxic sometimes. And, you know, if you're in the right place, Why bother? Why get entangled and intertwined with that negativity and that toxicity? You know, so I don't bother so much. There's a few people I like watching. I still like watching Karma Corner because he's my man. John Humble's my man. He's always been my man. He's been my friend for years. And, you know, and on that note, you know, John Humble has never physically gave me any money. You know, he's never handed me anything. I like him, he likes me. What more do you need to build a good relationship and a friendship? Big shout out Karma Corner. Also, you know, motorsports and buggies, a lot of time for him. A lot of time for a lot of people. Paul Venice goes without saying. Billy Moore, James English. Billy Moore is my favourite Scouser. James English is just, he's the ultimate pro. Do you know what I mean? He's the ultimate pro. Yummy B TV, Uncle Yummy. Big shout out to Uncle Yummy. A lot of time for that man, speaks a lot of sense, you know, and really like watching his stuff. Certain people I watch, certain people I don't. Used to watch certain people that I no longer watch, now watch new people that I never used to watch. But, Ice Cream Van. Now, I'm still in touch with a lot of things that I want to be in touch with of my personality, you know. I'm still as game as they come. I'm not as aggressive or as violent as I used to be, but I'll tell you this. If I ever feel physically threatened, or if I've got a reason in my heart which I can get behind emotionally, I'll fight any man in skin. Any man in skin. Trust me on that. You know, I don't put that out there in physical form or any more like confrontational form. I don't do that stuff anymore. You know, I'm not as aggressive as I used to be. Nowhere near, for that matter. You know, but I still know who I am. I've still got an enormous pair of metaphorical balls. And if I could save somebody, or if I could save my kids or help somebody in need or whatever, and I could die for that reason. I could die right now for the right reason. I could die tomorrow. I could die whenever the opportunity presents itself for the right reason, because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, you know what I mean? I know what's waiting for me. So that's the present. That's where I stand. The future going forward. For a long time, I didn't know what I wanted. I just started recently over the past 5-6 months knowing what I didn't want. Now I know what I do want. And that's a beautiful thing. Direction. Now, I'm going to get what I want out of life because I've got the mindset. You know, I've got the ability and the tenacity, you know, to get what I want, you know, without hurting people, you know, through faith, through fellowship. Man, it's a beautiful thing. You know, I'm in the best place that I've ever been in, spiritually, emotionally, financially. I've got a few quid, you know, and that's because I'm not spending, you know, 700 quid a week, whatever, I'm getting high. You know, so I've got a couple of notes. It's nice to give to my kids. It's nice to be able to take them here, there and everywhere and still have plenty of money. That's nice. You know, but moving forward, you heard it here first. I'm going to give everything that I have to see that I explode onto this BKB scene like an atom bomb. It's getting everything I've got. I'm 37-year-old, the window's closing, you know, I've said this before. Don't want to be waiting about in my early 40s thinking shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's happening now. I'm living it. I'm out there grinding every morning, training like a demon. And I haven't even started my proper camp yet. This is me just doing the rounds. I'm starting with my coach on Monday. I haven't even got the round. You know, I've got the hard rounds in, if you like. And I could do 5 2-minute rounds bare knuckle tomorrow. And I've got loads of time on my hands to get to where I want to be, you know. And for a long time, like I say, going a bit back on the past, for a long time I had this superiority complex. I thought I was better than everybody. I thought the world revolved around me. I thought I was at the centre of everything. Self-centeredness, you know, I learned a lot about that in the programme. Self-centeredness. Now, I realise now that that's never been the case, you know. That was just me and a character defect. One of many character defects that I possessed. But now I realise, you know, that we're all equal. We are equal. You know, and I'm not better than anybody. I am only better than the person I used to be. And I make it my goal every day to be a better person today than I was yesterday. You know, and tonight, before I close my eyes, I'll thank God for another day clean. You know, and thank him for giving me the wisdom to recognise right from wrong. You know, and God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's my prayer every night. I open my eyes in the morning and I thank the world for just to be here for another day. So going forward, I am going to make some waves on this BKB, you know. I think I'm going to leave it there because we've just broke the 10-minute mark and I've got to squeeze half an hour's gym in before my curfew. Thank you for listening, people. If you're still here, still listening after 10 minutes, thank you very much. God bless you. God bless everybody. Love to everybody. Ta-ra for now.